Voicemail. Janice just got questions. Uh, Lincoln. Voicemail. Start with the voicemail. All right. Let's start with the voicemail. Looks like the voicemail one. All right. So there is this guy who calls Lincoln Ware. And I was saying on the Lincoln Ware on his chat, like this dude, he cuss more than you could imagine. Like I think he know more cuss words than I know words. And he used them all to give Lincoln the business. So every day, and when he starts his voicemails, they start like he's in the middle of a conversation. And like his delivery is like really dry and kind of matter of fact. But they pretty much all start off like this. Hey, Lincoln, you stupid motherfucker. That's the way almost all of them start. Almost all of them start, hey, Lincoln, you stupid motherfucker. Just about all of them. And then he goes from there. And he go in on Lincoln like you wouldn't believe. I think he sits and he watches the show and he takes notes of the show because he do like a full rundown of the show to tell Lincoln how dumb he is and all of that kind of stuff. Like, it really is. It's wild. And I remember first time I heard it, Lincoln, me and Lincoln's offices were right next to each other. And we always keep the doors open. So Lincoln was checking his voicemail one day. And I hear, hey, Lincoln, you stupid motherfucker. And I hear delete. Because, you know, you just, I think it's star D or star 2, whatever, and you delete. And I'm like, Lincoln just deleted the mail. Like, what does that do? And so I went and asked Lincoln about it. And Lincoln, then there's some guy, he call in every day. He's a punk. He a punk. He call in every day, and he got all this stuff to say. And I don't want to listen to that stuff. I'm like, calm down, Lincoln. Calm down, calm down, calm down. I just heard that. I was just asking the question. The next day, I hear, hey, Lincoln, you stupid motherfucker. Delete. So I say, Lincoln, you got to let me hear one of those mails. You got to let me hear one of those voicemails. So the next day, I hear him in there. He checking his voicemail. The guy comes up. I go running. Like, don't delete it. Don't delete it. And the guy just go all the way in. Hey, Lincoln, you stupid motherfucker. You're probably sucking that white man dick, ain't you? You dumb motherfucker. How the fuck you gonna say that? I mean, and he is going and going and going. How the fuck a dumb motherfucker like you get a goddamn show anyway, motherfucker? You and I'm like, oh my God. And he uses up the entire time of the message, and then he'll call back to finish what he got to say if he not done. Every day. Well, I ain't really thinking nothing of it. Lincoln goes ahead and he deletes it. And I'm like, okay, I understand why you would delete that. Well, one day, I look up. I got a voicemail. No number or nothing. I check it. And the dude is like, hey, Emmanuel. I take a page from Lincoln. Delete. I delete it. I didn't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But of course, Lincoln office is right next to mine. And Lincoln come running over. Oh, why you delete it? Why you delete it? You wanted me to listen to it. Why don't you listen to it? Next day, I hear Emmanuel. And here come Lincoln. No, let it play. Let it play. No, I delete it. So the next day, I wasn't, it was there. And I say, Lincoln, I got a message from that dude again. And Lincoln is happy. Play it. Now I want to hear it. Play the message. I want to hear it. I'm like, I don't know that you really want to hear this, Lincoln. No, I want to hear it. And of course, I had already listened to it. He wasn't there. I listened to it. Lincoln, I don't think you want to hear this. No, play the message. See? And you don't want to play. Okay, Lincoln. I'll play the message. Hey, Emmanuel, that Lincoln is a dumb motherfucker. I don't know why that motherfucker. The whole message was about Lincoln. And Lincoln, no, just delete it. I'm like, nope. You wanted to hear it? You got to hear it. So he go out and he go into his office and he closed the door. I turn it up so he can hear it through the walls. I hear him turn up his TV. Well, I got some speakers, or at least, I had some speakers, some nice Roland. I don't remember the model number, but they was good and loud. I turned them bad boys up, put that message back on. That Lincoln Ware is a dumb motherfucker. I bet he let them white boys fuck him up the ass. I mean, he goes in, y'all. Like, he go in like it kind of ain't fair. But Lincoln wanted to hear it. So I turned it on. I turned it up. Lincoln gonna get up and go out of his office and go running down the hall because he don't want to hear it. It was the funniest thing in the world. Lincoln will never, ever, ever let y'all hear that man's voicemails. Ever. But dude be going in on, and he started calling me every day to cuss Lincoln out. And I would delete him. He don't just cuss Lincoln out. He cuss out the callers on the show. Like if somebody call in and say something stupid, then that dumb bitch. Why the fuck that dumb bitch was on Lincoln's dumb ass should have hung up on that. And I'll be like, oh my God, this dude is going bonkers. But he goes 100%. He give Lincoln the business. So I'm not mad at Lincoln for deleting the voicemails, but he wanted to hear it. So I was going to make sure he heard it, but oh my God. And Lincoln gets so mad. He gets so mad. Like he hit that, I think it's *2 or *3, whatever the D is, *3. He hits that thing. He hit it so hard. He wanted to delete that message. Oh my God. And the dude, and again, he start off every conversation like he in the middle of a conversation, like he was talking to somebody, and he just like, oh, and by the way, Lincoln, you dumb motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? He go 100% crazy. 100% crazy. But, okay, anyway, that's that. Somebody said it might be harassment. It is definitely harassment. It is definitely harassment. 100% harassment. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. It's 100% harassment. So I understand why Lincoln deletes them and don't listen to them. But y'all was talking about, why don't you let us hear one? He is never going to let y'all hear that man's messages. It's never going to happen. Ever. All right. And then, see, I'm out of time, y'all. I'm out of time. And when they call in to producers, some of them always felt like sharing their whole life story. Yes. Yes. Tina wants to know, did y'all have him blocked? He calls in from a private number. Like a blocked number. So you kind of can't block him. Because there's no number to block. But he calls in every time, I think every voicemail, he starts with, hey, Lincoln, you dumb motherfucker. And it goes downhill from there, and you wouldn't think it could go downhill. He accuses Lincoln of some of the worst stuff that you could ever hear. And I'll be like, I ain't mad at Lincoln. I wouldn't listen to that either. I wouldn't listen to that either. And Lincoln is not gonna play that. And I do have a feeling that if certain people, I'm not going to say no names, had my number,